guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen, MyOpulence, if you haven't been here before. So today I'm going to be sharing my November favorite.
Obviously I meant 2016 favorites. I don't know what I was thinking.
If you're new here, hello. I have never done a talking video like this before, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I have a lot of stuff kind of sitting in front of me. I'm not going to show you guys, but I have a lot of stuff sitting in front of me, so hopefully this video isn't too long, but if it is, I suggest you get a snack or tea. I have some tea with me. I'd like to show you my teacup because it is adorable. It has a smiley face on it. Shout out to my mother-in-law for like the cutest little teacup ever. So we have our tea, so we'll be properly hydrated throughout this video. Foundation, my ride or die this year, I'm on my third bottle, I believe, is Elcie Qosmedix Micro Silk Foundation. This is in the shade Porcelain, as if I don't know that. I've typed that so many times in my Instagram caption, you guys, you have no idea. It's just beautiful. I love it. It's really easy to use. It's foolproof, which is really good for me. So yeah, Elcie Foundation. My little dirty sponge. This is a Qosmedix beauty sponge. I really like this yellow one. They have a pink one as well, which is also quite nice. It's like a dupe for the Morphe sponge. Their sponges are so cheap, but you have to like have a minimum order of like $25 on their website if I remember correctly. But this is like a $2 sponge. I like it better than the Beauty Blender. The only downside is the spiral thing is really fun and it does do fine like this, but like if you use it, you can't really use this end for powder because then you'll get like spiral lines. But I use a brush anyway for powder typically under here just because even the Beauty Blender is like too big to fit comfortably in here unless I were to get the mini one. But I think for $2, the fact that you can get like 12 of these for the price of one Beauty Blender, can you go wrong? A powder of choice this year, as many people have also chosen this or liked this, loved this, the Kat Von D Translucent Setting Powder. Stunning. It's such a huge, oh shit, stuff's coming out. It's such a huge container. There's 19 grams of powder in this thing. It's so massive, which is awesome, but it's so great. I don't like using it for baking because I feel like it gets a bit dry. I live in Colorado as well, so it's really dry here, so I try to keep it a little damp. I'm not going to say the M word. Moist. It gets a little drying for someone who lives in Colorado like myself, but I use a healthy layer with a brush and I just kind of pat it on here, my forehead, around my laugh lines, and I like it a lot. And when you set it with the setting spray, it just does, ugh. Ah! Okay, oh, I'm slouching. Shit. Oh, I need to learn better. Okay, I should check myself in the viewfinder more often. 5 minutes in, wow, we're doing great. Ugh. I don't really have a favorite contour powder this year. I think the Makeupgeek ones were great. I still use Anastasia. I use the Lunatic one contour palette. I do not have a favorite. I think they're all great, so you choose which one you like. But I do have a bronzer that I've been using. And like when I'm really lazy, like today, I just have a bronzer on. I didn't use any contour. But the one I'm always going to is the TooFaced Chocolate Soleil medium deep matte bronzer. It smells like chocolate, which is always a plus, but I've had this for a while now and I don't think it shows up too orange on me, which is nice because I'm pretty dang pale. So it's just a nice travel compact thing. It's just like I can just take this when I'm on the go, and yeah, I've really been loving this guy this year. I didn't get him this year. I've had him for a while, but I was like sitting here like I don't really have like something that I'm like dying for, and then I'm like, well, there's this. So that's what we're doing. Blush! For blushes this year, Makeupgeek reformulated theirs. I hope it was in 2016. If it was before that, I'll be really sad because I feel like it was this year. I love the compacts for one. I think the compacts are super cute. My two favorites are like polar opposites. I really like Cherish. This is Cherish. I have it on right now. I just think it kind of adds a little bit of rosy. It's a really nice, just neutral kind of. And then Secret Admirer, which is the complete opposite, but I really like this one too. And I think for the price and the quality and just in general, and I love the compacts. I like the snap. The snap is nice. Okay, so many good reasons. Face. Continuing on. Highlight. So my all-time like favorite highlight this year that I used the most, I think, would safely, I haven't used it recently, but I used it so heavily like through probably like August or so, and I still love it, but you know, sometimes a girl's gotta try new things. Is Nikki Beach by Saucebox. This is technically an eyeshadow, but like, and it's definitely a smaller pan, but it's really not that expensive. It's a really inexpensive, I want to say it's like less than $10. Don't quote me. But like, okay, here's the Makeupgeek highlighter pan, or blush pan for comparison. Nikki Beach is just so pretty. I just love her. She's such a gorgeous, natural, like, inexpensive highlighter that just adds a nice little, like, pop of beauty. And, like, if you're, like, sitting here, like, trying to find a sorry, it's, like, a little red. I had lipstick on here. If you're trying to find a highlight that you want, Nikki Beach is it. She's so pretty. My other two highlights, Danessa Myricks. She has stunning and light powders. This is 30 grams of product. I don't think I'm ever going to run out of it. 30 grams. And it's $20, I think. I have a discount code. I don't make commission on that one, but it's $20 for this huge thing. And this is her Aura of Love highlighter. It blends out beautifully. She's just this gorgeous pink. This was the first like colored highlighter I remember using before it became like more of a thing. And then she also, by she, I mean the amazing Danessa Myricks. So this is her Halo, her Aura and Light powder. And then these are her Halo powder. So in light and then Halo. A little smaller on the Halo. And it's more of a sparkly effect. Halo powders sparkle a bit more. And my favorite one from her Halo line thus far. I still have to try them all because she like makes such amazing launches. And I love the fact too that Danessa always makes sure that she creates products for all types of skin tones. She's an amazing lady. But my favorite one is a Halo powder in Fire. Highlight. Let's do brows next. Tell me how you like your tea or coffee, or what's your favorite beverage below. I drink my tea with a little bit of milk and a little bit of honey. And when it's cold out, I like black teas, and I usually use Twinings. So now you have my tea recipe. So, little fun fact, I didn't used to slurp my tea. I don't really slurp my tea, but I started slurping my drinks to annoy my husband. I mean, he doesn't get like super annoyed, it's just kind of like a joke. But I started slurping my drinks for funsies to annoy him. And now I just kind of slurp my drinks like a butt. Anyways, moving on. I have two different kind of variations of my brows. So I think for the majority of this year, I've been using the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Brow Palette in #1. So it's like their blonde one. I did, if I've been doing nude brows, it's been these. By nude, I mean like natural. What am I saying? It's been these guys. I do not use this one. It's too like orangey. I use these two. They're cool enough. By that I mean cool toned, but not like they're cool. I always use the Benefit Ready Set Brow. Top notch. A++. And then. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I also really love to do colored brows. And I haven't done colored brows with this hair color yet. I know you guys are probably like, your hair is either purple or blue. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, like, this kind of variation I haven't really been doing colored brows with. But at the beginning of the year, these were, it's actually probably like middle of the year. These are the 3 liquid lipsticks. I like to use liquid lipsticks the best for brows. This is Aisha by Kat Von D. Now this is just the color I'm using, but I chose these 3 because I use these colors the most for my purple and blue brows. And also because these formulas, in my opinion, of liquid lipsticks have worked the best for me in terms of like how much they dry down and how pigmented they are. That being said, I have not tried every single liquid lipstick out there. These are just my favorites. Colored Rain Rockstar. I don't know if they make this one anymore. I can't find it on their website, but their formula works great for colored brows. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Madison. So these three different lines, Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, Colored Rain, and Anastasia, these are the three that I go to when I'm doing colored brows. So we got our brows down. I didn't slurp. All-time favorite mascara, TooFaced Better Than Sex. I really want to try the waterproof one. I don't have it, but I need to get a new one anyway, so I'll be getting a new one of these. Should probably look at you when I'm talking. Lash glue, I have been loving the Duo. I did used to use House of Lashes glue a lot, and I'm not saying that isn't bad, but this is just more convenient because you can get it at like Walgreens or Target. And sometimes you need lash glue in a hurry. So that's what happens. I used it today. I use it every day. I only have one lash glue. I don't know many people who use like more than one lash glue at a time, but... And my all-time favorite lashes ever is this ratchet pair of Flutter Lashes Provocative. I got my first pair of these at IMATS LA last January 2016, and I like made that pair last me so long. I think I didn't like get rid of, I don't even think I've gotten rid of them. I think I just like tucked them away, but I tucked them away like in June. Yeah, and I went to Fame LA to get more, and they were sold out, and I was like heartbroken, and I'm like, I guess I have to order them online. So I ordered like 2 pairs online because I like make them last forever, and they're my little babies, but they're so pretty, and they're like in this box and you can't even see them. But yeah, I love Flutter Lashes Provocative. Close second would be their Crazed lash. And then third would be Koko Lashes Queen Bee, which is what I'm wearing now. Shout out to Lustrelux, because that's why I'm wearing them. Favorite liner, this one just came out, but you know, sometimes you just know. You're just like, oh my gosh, I know I love this forever. So this is the Danessa Myricks Colorfix in black. It's a waterproof cushion color. That's what it's called. I use it as my liner. It's what I'm wearing right now. It's very unique. You've seen those like cushion foundations. That's basically what's going on in here. Sorry, there's like glitter specks in there, so don't look at it. But it's like more liquidy than a gel, but not like watery like a liquid. And you use a brush. So I think it's the best of both worlds because I think it's more of a liquid liner than a gel, but it's not as much of a liquid as a liquid liner is. And the one thing about liquid liners is that typically it comes in like a pen or something, or like a pre-dip, and this is just really nice because you can easily use a brush and you don't have to waste any product by like putting it on, like figuring out how to make it work. So Danessa Myricks, this is amazing, and you can build it up, so you can have like, you can honestly have like almost a gray liner if you like do it right. And it's I like how liquidy it is because it's really easy to get precise lines, whereas with gels sometimes they get really dried out or they're already pretty dry and it's like clumpy and you really have to like get a lot of product on your brush, and you don't have to with this. So yeah. I like this one. Let's do eyeshadows. So I have 2 different like categories of eyeshadow. I have like your neutrals, easy stuff, and then like some fun stuff. So I have like my favorite neutrals and then my favorite colorful ones. For neutrals, I was really having a hard time to like, I was debating what I wanted to say is my favorite, like what I reach for the most, but I'm gonna say my Saucebox palette. This is just a custom palette. You can make them however you want. As you can see, this one right here, I think it's called Vanilla. Yes, this is called Vanilla. I don't know if they make it anymore, but I love using this as an eyeshadow base. Here's Nikki Beach. This is Ice, which is just like a lighter highlight color that you can use, which is also stunning, but my favorite is this top row here because they have Black Widow, which is like the blackest black ever, so stunning. And then these 4 neutral browns, I just gravitate towards them for like an everyday neutral eye. It's either that or like the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, but I just been using these guys longer and I really like them. So that's what I'm gonna say is my favorite for neutrals. And then my favorite colorful shadows, this was like, I like color, you guys. I love the Mi Vida Loca palette by Kat Von D, but that's limited edition, so I was just kind of like, I can't really talk about that. And I've been using that since 2015. I love Makeupgeek eyeshadows. They have a lot of really, really stunning, colorful eyeshadows. But what really stole my heart this year is the Melt Radioactive Stack. And I know this looks like really intimidating, but my favorite way to use this is to use these colors as transition colors. Oh god, oh, they're so delicate, as you can tell. Like if you've dropped them, they'll probably break. But because the pigments are really gentle and everything. Anyways, but I love using these for transition colors because they're fun, they're different, they're so brightly colored, and you can really like try and make them lighter or build them up, and it just adds a really fun pop of color to a look. Obviously you can use them as lid colors too, but I think these colors are just so vibrant and stunning, and it's just like this palette is all, or this stack is special to me because my friend Angela got it for me, so thank you, Angela. I love it. They're just gorgeous colors, and you can't find anything like them anywhere else that I'm aware of, and they're like a statement piece on your eyes. He's so happy to be giving me hot tea right now. Glitter. You guys know I love glitter. I have glitter on my eyes right now. I will do everything I can to put glitter on my face every time I do makeup. Even if it's just like an inner corner sparkle. I'm really bad at not using glitter. So favorites for glitter. I have one neutral, one kind of neutral, one that's like lighter, and then like one more vibrant color. It's like impossible to pick my favorite, but if you guys like really want to know like what my favorite colors are, I will tell you. First one is the neutral that is on my lid. It's Hello Sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. So there she is right there. I mean, how majestic is that? It's so pretty. Ugh. Okay, so there's Hello Sunshine. This is size 2. She's beautiful. All these are by Lit Qosmedix. Lit Qosmedix is my favorite glitter brand. They're stunning. I do have a discount code. You can always use it. Goes on top of like any other thing, whatever. But I just really like glitter, so it works out pretty well. Hello Sunshine's like my favorite like sexy neutral, sort of. It's just like a really pretty little guy. But then like my all-time favorite glitter, but I can't necessarily wear it every day, is Boogie Wonderland size 4. And then the third one I picked to share with you guys, like I said, it's not like these two are definitely like top. But this one is like definitely third, but there's other thirds as well. This is Magic Dragon size 3. So he's also quite beautiful. I have a few things that I really, and for glitter adhesive, my favorite is the Lit Qosmedix one. You can dip your brush into this. My favorite way to do it, what I did today to get kind of like this smattering so it didn't feel like it was like super, super thick, because my favorite way to see glitter is where you can still see like, it's kind of like you can still see through it a little bit, and it's just like, ooh, a little touch of sparkle. Is I just like do this, well, with the cap off, I like put my finger here and I get it wet, and then I like do this. It's like such a good technique. I do this so there's like not much adhesive, and then I just quickly tap my eye, and then I use my finger and I pat it on. And I think that really creates a really nice organic sparkle and not something that looks like it's like just like chunky and thick. Okay, pigment. Sugar Pill Helitronic. This is just the most stunning pigment. It's so beautiful, and I loved using this with my brows. I love using it on my eyes. That's pretty much it. But I just think it's a gorgeous color, and it deserves a little special shout out. It's also a neon, so it kind of completes the radioactive stack, because there's no blue in the radioactive stack, and this is blue, purple, so they look so good together. I'll post a picture here from my Instagram that I used all those colors on. The Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in Whiteout. I feel like this is just like a godsend. When I do colored brows with liquid lipstick, I'll use Whiteout with it. If you use Whiteout, you'll probably want to use like a setting color, like a eyeshadow or something that's a similar color, just to set it, because it'll be a little creamy. But like I would lighten my colors with Whiteout, and it would be stunning. Use it for lightening foundation, lightening concealer. And then Danessa Myricks, when she launched her Colorfix liner, this guy, she also launched like this entire line of little Colorfix matte or cream colors. They come in little tubes like this with a pump. And I first got them and I'm just like, what do I do with this? But they're so cool because this is the white one, which is called Lift. It's what I'm using on these like little dots here on my eyes. You can use this as a liner. You can use this as an base. I actually used it to like carve out my lid a little underneath this glitter. You can use it for accents. You could use it, it's a little, it dries down. That's the thing you have to realize. It dries down. So use it like intelligently, but you can use it for so many things. Like that's why it's called the matte color. She has others that are cream colors that don't dry down this way, and they're just so pretty. And I just, this one especially, and then the other one that's my favorite so far is Titanium. It's just, they're so pretty. And I just love this formula. Like, this is basically my new white eyeliner, essentially. My white liner, my white base, whatever I need for white that's not a lipstick or a concealer. This guy right here. So nice. And it's so much product. So much product. Like, this is a lot of product, guys. 0.24 fluid ounces. For perspective, like the NYX white liquid liner is 0.07. 0.24, 0.07. So you get a lot of product, which is really... Danessa is never sparing on her product. She always gives you, in terms of like makeup to apply to your face, is lips. I really didn't know what to choose, guys. I told you my liquid lipsticks, these are like the best formulas I like. So it's kind of like, I use these for eyebrows too, but they're also great on the lips, more like lipstick. So I have Melt by Starlight. I think it's a gorgeous color, and it's just such a nice formula. Melt by Starlight. And I love the packaging too. I love how sleek it is. Dose of Colors Stone. I think this is definitely a lot of people's favorites. This is my go-to nude liquid lip when I'm just like wanting to go out real fast. It's just a nice pinky color. Makeupgeek recently launched lip creams, matte lips, and iconic lipsticks. I think there's like 3 different things. I'm using one of their plush matte lippies today. This is in Chatterbox. I think it's really pretty. But their lips, they're iconic. If you're going to pick one formula, their iconic lipsticks are my favorite. I like how the packaging is really nice, high quality, and it's fun that they have like the colors on the top. I will say the colors aren't really necessarily accurate to what's inside, but they're pretty close. It kind of gives you an idea. And you can buy this box with them, so it makes it fun that the color names are on top. But the 3 of my favorites, oh, I also will say about the Makeupgeek lipsticks, they do have different formulas. So the formulas are different. So there's Shy. I mean, it's so pigmented. This is Shy right here. That one's like has a bit of a sheen, but it's just one swipe. This is Rare. That guy there. And I have Proper. Notice a theme in these colors? Goodness. Like one bright purple and then the rest are just like gray nudes. I like gray nudes and pinky nudes. But this formula, I wore one of these colors the other day. It is a new release, but I really, really like it. I wore one of the colors. Just put it on in the morning. I didn't touch it up once. And it kept my lip shape. I didn't worry about it. It was so comfortable. Like, I haven't worried about this at all. And I actually put this on before I did my eyes because I knew I wanted to wear this lip. So it's been on my lips for a couple hours now while I'm drinking tea and everything, and it's just like, it's pretty locked in there. Fades so naturally. It's just a really, really great formula. So I have a few more things left. I have brushes and then some like miscellaneous beauty type things. Need some tea. I didn't choose a specific brand. I chose brushes that I always use like pretty much every day and that I have not really found a comparable brush to. First, the Kat Von D number 25 brush. Because it's so soft. It's just, I think it was technically like a blush brush, I want to say, is like what it's like called, but I use it for my under eye, and I also use it as my fallout brush. So you pretty much have fallout every day, especially if you're using glitter, and I'll just be like, so I just like her, and she's so sleek. I mean, look at that, like, I use this brush every day for my contour. I don't know if there's probably comparable brushes, but this is the one that I use constantly, even though I have other ones I could use. It's the Zoeva 126 Luxe Cheek Finish, and I've been using this guy for a while. I haven't found one I like more than him yet, so just wanted to give him an honorable mention. Smith 112, this guy. This is actually a contour brush. Now that I just talked about my favorite one. But I use this one for blush. I just think it gives a really nice amount of control. It's a nice size because, you know, you have other brushes that are just like this guy here from Kat Von D. It's a great brush, but like it could be a blush brush, and it's just like, it's pretty big. I like how tiny this one is. Anastasia A23. Oh shit. I've used this one so much the numbers have worn off. Oh damn. The A23 highlight brush from Anastasia. I just like how fluffy it is. It's just so nice. It just fits right in here. And it's like a nice dusting. It's not too dense. Then if I want to have more buildup, I'll just get a smaller brush. But I always use this one first. These brushes I typically use for my brows. So this is the Benefit brow brush. I just think it's such a nice little sturdy brush. The spoolie's awesome. And I use this one when I'm doing powders or dip brows, something that's a natural color, because I want it to have a natural finish. And then when I'm, sorry this is dirty. When I'm doing like my colorful brows, I use the Smith Cosmetics 205. And this is also something I use for liner, which is what it has on it right now. And then of all these brushes, this one would probably be my favorite of the year, simply because I do not know of another brush like this one. And whenever I've done videos, people are like, what is that brush? Tell me now, it looks amazing. And I'm like, girl, it is amazing. Anyways, enough hype. It's the Smith Cosmetics 220 brush. This is like idiot proof. It's just like foolproof. You can't mess it up. I use it every day for my lower lash line. Just go whoop whoop, and you blend it out beautifully. It puts the pigment on there perfectly, because sometimes, you know, you get brushes where you're like, oh, okay, come on, please stick there now. And this one's just like, oh, okay, cool, I'm done, bye. It's like the laziest brush ever, because it needs like 2 swipes. Doesn't have to work at all. Come through the hefty bulk of everything. We got through all the beauty products. High five. And I have a few more things left. Because I'm not done with showing yet. This is a completely random product, but I get so many questions about my hair because I have colorful hair. You can't wash it that often, so how do you keep it clean? Well, you use a dry shampoo. I was a hardcore Batiste girl. Like, I would get like 5 of those bottles every month and just go. But then I found out that this lasts for like 3 of those bottles. It lasts so long, and it's twice the price, okay? But you get basically the same amount of use, if not more, depending on how you use your dry shampoo. It smells so good, and I honestly think that it's like actually does a better job of like getting rid of and like absorbing the grease with the misting aspect. And you can get it at Target, so there you go. It's right next to the Batiste stuff, typically. Nexxus. I think that wraps up my beauty favorites. So yeah, guys. I think that wraps up my favorite products from 2016. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I wasn't too out of breath. I talk really fast sometimes, and I like get ahead of myself, but these are honestly like the favorite things I've been using this year. And it's like, I chose to include stuff that I felt was more of like a day-to-day use, like stuff that I kept going back to, not necessarily like my favorite colors or things like that, except for like electronic, but I did actually use this like every day on my brows, so that's fine. If you have any questions, let me know. Let me know what your favorite products are from this year, and don't forget to tell me like what your favorite hot beverage combination is. Say hello to my little friend. Hello. And yeah, let me know what else you guys want to see. Do you want to see more videos like this where I'm just kind of like talking and chatting with you? Or do you want to see more tutorials? I'm going to try to be better about my channel. I know I've really been neglecting it, but I kind of just needed like a little bit of a break. Need a little bit of a hiatus to like recoup. It was the holidays. Talk to you guys soon.